Welcome back to my channel. I want to continue my review of vintage Kenner Star Wars toys, and today is the Y-Wing Bomber, which was released in 1983. For me, not my most wanted toy at that time. That's why I got this one here later from the flea market. But it was cool that they did that in 1983. I wonder a bit why they not in the same way brought the A-Wing, because the A-Wing was a typical Return of the Jedi vehicle, and they produced this one here, which I wanted to have maybe for the first movie, but instead I often used the die-cast version of this. That was actually enough for me to play with a Y-Wing bomber to destroy the Death Star. But yeah, it was not my most wanted toy. As I said, there was the die-cast version that was enough for us at that time to play with it. And it's a bomber. It's not really a fighter, right? Playing with the fighters was a bit more fun, I would say. If I remember correctly, there was as a pilot, there was Admiral Akbar. I don't know, was it just because it was one of the new releases for Return of the Jedi? For me, I think we always put this Lukish X-Wing pilot in, and it worked very well. Nicely done, this cockpit, yeah, with a window. It was yellowish all, with nice here computers and screens you see there. Looks all pretty cool, I think, and that it opens to the side also I find pretty cool. These antennas here in front are easily broken. I don't know why. What happened there? Maybe from when it falls down. Did it fall down from my side? I can't remember really. But that's what often breaks. Same like the struts here behind, which actually make it look very big. As a kid, I thought this is a really huge toy, and it is. It has a pretty good length, and with the batteries inside, there were some noises that could be heard. And I think when you press here, also the top cannon here moves, the top gun moves. I don't know, it never worked for me because I bought it on a flea market. It was already broken, I think, at that time. But it's a solid and it's a heavy vehicle. So for me, it was one of these big items already as a kid. But one that was not that wanted by me. So I would have liked rather the A-Wing at that time to be released. But anyway, now I think it's a really cool vehicle. You can put an R2 unit here behind. Yeah, I like, because in the other the X-Wing, it's always R2-D2 that is there. You can remove it. So here I like to use the other Astro Droid that we got in the vintage trilogy series. This red one, yeah, and I like it very much. This one here, there's a button for the bomb below. My bomb is not there anymore. I use a different one. It's the same thing. You press and then it falls. Yeah. This front gear, I don't know, it always goes back. It's very loose, so I put something in that keeps it and it stands solid. I think this is important for me, that it not always goes down, especially these ones behind. They are easy to just drop because it's a heavy toy, right? So then we have behind here the struts. I said already, they easily get broken when it falls down once. I think these struts are not a very good protection. It's not a very good idea, yeah. But other than that, nowadays I would say it looks really great. It's a great bomber. It's a great vehicle. It's big and tall, and as I said, for me at that time it was one of the big vehicles, yeah, and bigger than the X-Wing and heavier than the X-Wing to hold. So what do you think about this vehicle? Have you had it as a kid, or was it already past the Star Wars hype, and did you not play with it anymore? I did not play with it so much because, as I said, I bought it after the hype of Star Wars 1985 or 6 on the flea market. So this is past the time when I really played with it. Yeah, I was developing different interests. So what do you think about this? Did you have it? Do you like it? Is there anything you would it reminds you of when you play, or is it just something that you have in your collection for display. For me, it was quite interesting when I found out that they made this Porkins figure in a few years ago. I had to buy it and see if it fits in here, because for me, Porkins was always one of the Y-wing pilots. I think originally he's an X-wing pilot, but anyway, he fits in here just nice. Yeah, you have to squeeze him in a bit, but it works. But that's great about the Kenner toys. The original Kenner figures, they all have a pretty similar standard size, so you can put in even Admiral Akbar inside here as on the package, or the X-wing pilot as I did, and I like it with Luke. So what do you think about that? Please leave a comment and don't forget to like my videos. Thank you.